Would you rather live in an RV or in a house? Hello friends, welcome back to No Ordinary Path. I am Kristen and I'm so glad that you're here today. It is really late at night. I'm not even gonna tell you how late it is. I wasn't gonna make a Real Talk Tuesday this week. I really wasn't, because we are here in Kansas City and we're doing all the family things and all that stuff, celebrating my in-laws' 40th anniversary, which was amazing, by the way. And then I was sitting here thinking, like, there is something that's kind of been on my heart that I wanted to share, and I wasn't really sure if like a Real Talk Tuesday is the proper place to talk about this, or if I should put it in an episode, or maybe I shouldn't even share it at all. This is Real Talk, and today is gonna be real talk. I'm coming at this subject with adventurer spirit and a mama's heart. Well, our whole family has been on this grand adventure for the last 18 months, and it has been grand. We have seen and done some like incredible, amazing things, and we're not ready to stop. But we have some preteen children who are not so excited about it right now. What do? Do we go with our children's current whim? Do we just say we're the parents and we're doing this? Just putting that out there. Like, these are actual thoughts that I have often. So I thought today I would just let you in on how exactly they're feeling 18 months in about RV living. And a word of warning, it's not all rainbows and cupcakes. We're not ready to stop. We are still going to continue to adventure, but having these conversations and these real, genuine conversations with our kids gives us a chance to really understand what they are feeling and try to work with that and see what we can do as parents to make that better for them. I know that they do love it and they do love adventuring, but there are things that they are getting tired of, and I don't blame them. And there are things that you should consider if you are taking your kids out on the road with you. All right, so I've got Ethan here with me, and you might have seen before we had a what our kids think video, and it's right up here if you want to watch it. When we first got started, we were about like 3 months in, something like that.
Might have been 2 months.
Yeah, it might have only been 2 months. I want to ask you a couple of questions, okay?
Okay.
All right. I want to know, is it still okay sleeping in the same room with your siblings?
Sure, I mean, yeah, I would love to do that.
Yeah, you like sleeping in the same room. So even if we lived in a
Yeah.
house, would you want to sleep in the same room as your siblings? You think so?
Because sometimes I feel lonely.
Sometimes you feel lonely. This is my social butterfly here. I love that. Here's the big one. And this one, I know he doesn't want to hurt my feelings, but I want him to be honest because I feel like that's important. Would you rather live in an RV or in a house? A house? A house. Why a house?
Because I can make friends, and I can go to public school, and I can make all the friends.
So you want to go back to public school? Because what is it about public school that you miss so much? You told me what your favorite part about public...
2 recesses.
2 recesses and lunchtime. So what if you found a way to be near more kids? Would you like that better?
Yeah, I like that.
You think you'd like that better?
Here's one day. And what happens is, here's me, I'm walking along, I meet a friend, hi, we play, yay, and then we leave. And then we never see each other again.
And that's really hard. I know that's hard for you. We're gonna look into some ways to get our kids to have some more interaction with other kiddos. Tell me something that you've really enjoyed about the RV lifestyle.
All the adventures we've gone on?
All the adventures? Are you glad that we went on those adventures?
Yeah.
Do you want to go on some more adventures? Are there more things you think would be cool to see?
I think it would be cool to see more caves.
More caves? Oh yeah, you really like caves. Well, in Missouri, there's like 6,000 caves just in Missouri alone. Did you know that?
Where is Missouri?
Where we're staying.
Oh my god. I mean, sometimes I don't like hiking. I don't always like hiking.
I'm so happy that you're honest. Yeah, Mom and Dad love to hike, so we had to prod them along, but in the end, it's usually fun, right? All right, I'm gonna go talk to your brother now, okay?
Okay.
All
Ethan,
We have really been enjoying our time with our family and our friends and stuff. So I want you to answer these questions without being worried about hurting my feelings, because I want to know the truth. Because this is real talk, and this is a real talk, okay? Tell me how you feel about sharing a room with your siblings.
awful. It's the most disgustingest thing. Yeah, I would rather have my own room where it's quiet and I can read.
You would rather have your space. Is that what you miss the most about RV living?
Yes.
About not living in a house, you miss space the most? Yeah. Right now, if you had to choose, would you rather live in an RV or in a house?
Right now, a house.
A house. It's okay. You don't have to be ashamed about it. I just want to, I already know the answer. Why would you rather live in a house?
More space and, I would rather have a house and more property because of all the space and, my cousin's daughters or boys can come out and play in the yard.
So you want to be able to hang out with your family and people you know and friends and stuff? Yeah. Let's see. Tell me, is there anything positive that you've experienced with living in an RV?
Yeah, I like going on adventures, traveling to Hio or Nanny and Papa's.
That's your favorite part, is visiting family?
Yeah.
Well, when we lived in a house in Colorado, we were never close to here.
Yeah, but that was like space and like Dance Revolution and zip line, trampoline.
So space is what you miss the most?
Yeah.
I think people, like friends, is what Bubs miss the most, and what I think I'm hearing from you is that space is what you miss the most. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't interview Chloe. Chloe is pretty happy-go-lucky with anything that we do ever. So Ethan and Aaron are the older ones, and they do sometimes struggle with things. So the point of this, I just want to bring to the surface that sometimes the kids do struggle with our lifestyle a little bit, and I totally don't blame them. And I don't really know. I don't have answers on what to do and how do we balance, a dream of John and I's versus what our kids want to do, and helping them develop what their dreams and passions are going to be in the future and going forward. Like, we're in the midst of that, and that's kind of what this real talk is, and there aren't answers. I don't have answers. Today is not a step-by-step how do you do something. Today is this is like opening the curtains and letting you into our life right now. And I'm hoping that this contract, that the kids will feel a little bit more like they have a community, since we're coming back to Kansas City so often, and that's the entire point of this contract. Space and community are what the kids are really yearning for, and we're working on ways that we could make that a better situation for them and still continue to travel. I think as parents that it's important to really listen to our kids and be able to have open conversations about, not only the good things, but also the hard things in life in any situation, whether you're living in an RV or not. I also think that it's important for us parents to remember that we're the parents. Like, we want what's best for our kids, and they don't always know what that is. And what they want and what they desire might not always be available right this second. And so we have to learn as a family and as parents how to live in the moment and how to embrace where we are in our life right now in the season that we're in currently. I hope that you guys will follow us on our journey and continue with us, and we can have more conversations as we go further and down this path and work through this together as a family and take you guys along with us. So join us this coming weekend for our Arkansas episode, and then I promise we will take you to Columbia, Missouri and show you around, because that is where this contract is until January.